What's going on, people? It is Emmanuel for Altenor Media, and we are at the end, ladies and gentlemen. The end of Power, man. I just finished watching season 6, episode 15, the series finale of Power, man. It's been a long journey. It's been a pleasure sharing this show with y'all and talking about this show. I've had like a great time with y'all. Thank everybody for all the support and comments and everything and all that. And I'm going to make sure to keep it going. I will be doing a lot more reviews on different shows. Also, a couple of people gave me some suggestions, so I'm going to get on that. I know The Shy is coming back on too, so that's one of the shows. But yeah, Power, man. I got a range of emotions going right now. At the end of the episode, I was like shaken. But then we saw the preview of one of the shows that Power has cooking with Tommy and Ghost and Angie. I guess they're in high school. So that's going to be one of the spinoffs. But yeah, at the end of the episode, they showed that they have 4 spinoffs coming. So it's 5 books in total right now. And Tate is going to have his own little situation. I'm pretty sure Tariq got his going. So, yeah, I'm excited for, I guess, the hashtag is Power is, I think it's Power Never Ends or Power Doesn't Never Stops. So, I guess, no matter what, we definitely going to be back here together again, so this ain't really goodbye. We on pause until continue. But yeah, this series finale, man. Let me just we gonna do this out of order now. We're just gonna talk about the enders. So, who shot Ghost? The final betrayal. That was the big story at the beginning of the season, and we found out, it was, in fact, Tariq that shot Ghost. And it was kind of, he and Tasha kind of planned it out. It didn't happen exactly how they planned it, but Tariq shot Ghost. A lot of people aren't feeling that whole, that outcome, but it was written perfectly. Even though it was expected, it wasn't a surprise, it was written perfectly. It couldn't have been anyone else to shoot Ghost. Like, they wrote it for Tariq. It made sense. They set it up perfectly. You know how a lot of shows, the way the ending is, you're trying to connect it to the beginning or even the middle of the story, and it's like, how the hell did they arrive at this? This shit don't even make sense. But Tariq killing Ghost, it makes perfect sense. So they made a complete show. And then so in the episode, we get to from Tariq and his mom Tasha, how they get to the point where they decide to kill Ghost. This episode just leads them to, why kill him? How did they get to that point? Because that's your ex-husband, the father of your kids, and that's your father. So how did they get to that point? But Ghost, he's been talking so slick. This nigga Ghost was saying some crazy shit as usual. One of the things he told Tasha that if he didn't save her, she would just be, a little chicken head still on the streets. He called her a chicken head. He took it back to the 90s. You call somebody a chicken head, then that's like you calling them like they ain't shit. He told Tasha you wasn't gonna be shit. He called her a fucking chicken head. So Ghost, as usual, he was talking slick as a motherfucker. And then to Tariq, he was talking slick to Tariq also. He told, and wait, go back to Tasha. He told Tasha that she killed her best friend. easy. She killed LaKeisha, and then not only that, he told her she killed a single mother, and he asked her what's gonna happen to Cash. So he cut deep with Tasha, so deep that Tasha asked him, did you ever even love me? Because the way he was getting at her, he was just so out of pocket. But he flipped it on Tasha and pointed to that same spot they were in. Was it the first episode when he told Tasha he wanted to go legit? And Tasha was like, no, you're going to be the biggest motherfucking drug dealer, in New York. So it kind of goes both ways, but Ghost he's crazy out of pocket. Now, on Tariq's side, he basically told Tariq that he got his sister killed. Right? Even if he did, at that moment, that's not something you repeat to your son. So Ghost was tripping, and he basically told Tariq, you gonna turn yourself in. So at this point, Tasha and Tariq, they have two problems. Ghost he has the ability to turn both of them in for murders, the Raymond Jones and Keisha. And not only that, Tasha fears that if Ghost keeps going with this whole campaign thing, that somebody is going to look into his past, somebody's going to do a background check, and then they're going to uncover Ghost activities, which is going to open Tasha, Tariq, and Tommy up to, they're going to go down with him. So they got multiple problems. So, and Ghost is hell bent. I can't even say this is out of character for Ghost, but Ghost is Ghost was wilding. Ghost was wilding. So they're forced to, they decide, Tasha says she's gonna get into. She got the keys to I guess it's Ghost's truck. She's gonna wait in the back seat of Ghost's truck, and then when he comes out, she's gonna shoot him. So she gets Q. Q is back. She gets Q to drive her to the scene. Well, not close to the scene, but to the scene, and she doesn't give him a lot of information. Tasha done took Q's gun. She was gonna use Q's gun to kill Ghost, I guess. Tasha, she had it in the back of her mind, worst case scenario, she's going to frame Q for the murder and all that. So we have it's interesting how things play out, because in the beginning, Tariq told Alicia Marie and her aunt that she didn't recognize anyone's voices. She didn't know Tommy. He didn't know Tommy. He protected Tommy in that moment, even though Tommy went ahead and told Elisa Marie that he knew that, he knows Tariq. So, but later on in the episode, when Tommy wanted Tariq to help him save Ghost from Dre, and Tariq already knew that his mom was planning to go kill Ghost, in order to keep his mom safe from, Tommy possibly finding her trying to kill Ghost, Tariq is the one who had called Vincent and gave the drop on Tommy. So Tariq set Tommy up, but he had to save his mom. And then we also had a scene where Tommy was ready to kill Tasha for killing LaKeisha, and he had Tasha on her knees. I think Tommy, he had to know all along that Tasha, she was forced to kill Keisha, that Keisha was gonna flip. I think he just had to let that out. But he put his hand around Tasha's neck. He was choking her, had her on her knees, about to shoot her. So everybody just abusing Tasha. Tasha is just getting it from everywhere. And, first Ghost done pushed her against the refrigerator and hemmed her up. Now Tommy choking her, he got a gun to her head. Tasha is just getting it, from everywhere. And these are the men that, that was riding for her for all these years. These are the men she loves. These are the men in her life. Now she ain't got no man, nobody in her life. Um, so I ain't even really using notes this time because I'm just rambling on different things I saw. But we all right. So Ghost is in truth. He's turning out all the lights, and Tariq already set everything up. He has the gun there at Truth, and then Kanan makes a return. Well, he in spirit form. Kanan returns. He's talking to Tariq. He's telling Tariq, you can't have your moms do this. Tariq was gonna follow his mother's orders and let her kill Ghost, and Kanan is like, nah, you gotta do it. What you think gonna happen if your mom go to jail? What's gonna happen to Yaz and your grandma? So he's telling Tariq, you gotta be a man. You gotta do it. So that's why Tariq ends up shooting Ghost. And Tasha warned Tariq. She said, Tariq, if you don't, the only way we're gonna be able to pull this off is if we trust each other, we don't lie to each other, and we follow the plan. And Tariq did not follow the plan, and Tariq made his mom promise that you will not go to jail. So Tariq goes to talk to Ghost one last time, and Tariq and Ghost had a couple of conversations. The acting was great. Michael Rainey Jr., who plays Tariq, his acting is he's a great actor. He is a great actor. They had some great moments, especially early in the episode when Ghost wanted him to turn himself in, and the crazy things Ghost was saying. Ghost told him, like, after tonight with the whole his I guess the celebration of him being announced as the lieutenant governor running mate, he told Tariq, you see this celebration that was tonight? I sure as hell I'm not turning myself in. It's gonna be you. You turning your ass in. I'm not taking a rap for that murder, even though I promised you way back. I'm not taking a murder for that. So Tariq, I said this, a while ago. Tariq asked him when he went to Truth. He asked his father one last time, "You sure you want me to turn myself in?" And that goes back to Ghost and when he killed his homie. And he said his homie was in the way, so he had to kill him. And Tariq tells Ghost, you're in my way. You're in the way of my future. So I gotta kill you. And Tasha tried to stop it when she realized what was going on. But there was no going back. The things that Ghost said, and he he even told Tariq, I'll make sure you get a good deal, maybe probation, like maybe. So nothing definite. And then one thing that I noticed, Tariq said, he mentioned going back to before his father left the family for Angela. So that's how it tells you the problems are deep. The problems are, much deeper than, just Tariq being an angry teenager and him being, a fake drug dealer or something, or just trying to act out, trying to be a tough guy. The stuff that his pops did, it cut him deep. And he's talking about seasons ago, before he started, getting into all this, when his pops left the family, to go be with, Angie, to go Angie home recognized. So it was deep and everything built up. And then Ghost was just the way he was talking to everybody. I don't know if slowly he just went off the deep end, and then Angie's death, because this this nigga was seeing visions of Angie, so he must be Ghost. He must have been like completely unstable. But the way he was talking to people, he was just alienate. Not he was just like assassinating everybody with his words. The way he was gonna have nobody. So Ghost was really starting over, because the way he was talking, he was cutting everybody out. And but and we see after Tariq shot Ghost, and then Tommy, when he looked up, it was Tariq. He saw Tommy was about to shoot Tariq for killing Ghost, for killing his brother. But Ghost told him, chill, let it go. And that's crazy. Uncle Tommy's about to kill his nephew for Ghost. But so I think Kanan won, cause Tariq killed Ghost. He finally he got Tariq. I guess it's official that Tariq is Kanan's son, but Tariq told Ghost that I'm you. But Kanan he won. But I also think that if we go forward, Tasha tried to frame Quentin, but Quentin knew what was up. So what he did, after he dropped Tasha off near Truth, he went to a diner and got something to drink. So it's on record that while Ghost was getting shot, Quentin was at the diner on camera eating. So he couldn't have been the one to pull the trigger. So he was one step ahead of Tasha. But it also, everybody who keep talking about Tasha, she wasn't chasing after Quentin like that. She was ready to make him take the rap so she could protect Tariq. So Tasha always put her kids first. She was ready to send, because Quentin was already on parole, so she was ready to end this nigga Quentin's life to save Tariq again. Because Tariq is the one who's up. Tariq is the one who he killed Ghost. He killed Raymond Jones. So Tasha again, she chose Tariq. She ultimately went down for her kids. She was riding for her kids. She was gonna send Quentin off for her kids. She ain't choose no nigga over her kids. So y'all need to chill on the Tasha slander. In the end, so Tasha ended up, Quentin told them what happened. Tasha ended up going to jail for the murder of James St. Patrick. And if we go back a little bit, after James was killed, we got more detail into his will. So in his will, he left, all his assets to his 3 children. He didn't leave anything to Tasha. And Tasha thought that whatever was left Tasha thought it was 3 equal parts. And since Raina wasn't there, I guess she thought, Raina's stuff would go to her, or even that she had a portion. But no, Raina's inheritance defers back to Tariq. So Tariq has 2/3. So Tariq is a rich motherfucker. But Ghost put a stipulation in there that Tariq can't inherit anything, which includes truth and everything, until he completes a 4-year college, and then with a 3.5 GPA. So what Tasha does is, so again, James, he controlling them again from beyond the grave. So Tasha goes to talk to Steinman Stern and convinces him to get Tariq into a college. So Tariq is enrolled. Tariq is going to school. Tasha was supposed to start as an executive at Simon Stern's, you know, his company, but she's going to jail and all that. Tasha doesn't get her happy ending. So in the end, Tariq is going to school. And I think in that sense, James got his way because he wanted Tariq to go to school and then go on a straight path different from the path that he chose. So, yeah, James got his way when he forced that into it. And we kind of saw a glimpse of it because on Tariq's dorm door, it said Tariq James St. Patrick. So it's either saying, he is his father, or it's reminding us that James got his way and Tariq is going to a 4-year institution. In that 4 years, anything could happen. Maybe he goes on a straight and narrow path. Maybe he comes out, gets his inheritance, and he keeps it straight. Probably won't happen. But yeah, James got his way. Tasha is locked up. Tariq is in school. Tasha doesn't have the money, so yeah, in a way, James won. But and this dude Sax. So after James got killed, Sax was able to get his job back, and Warner, he was out. Mock got Sax's job back, and right after Sax got his job back, not even like a day, he was already back to being an asshole, trying to pin the murder on, trying to take Tasha or Tariq down for Ghost's murder. So Sax ain't miss a beat. He was an asshole again. But Tariq saw him at truth because Sax was about to kill Ghost. If they waited a little bit, if they didn't go there, Sax would have killed him. And it's crazy how Sax went from being damn near close to murder, and now he back to where he was at. But so Tariq saved himself by telling Sax that he saw him and that to pin it on Dre. I think Tasha should have at least waited a little bit before she pinned the murder on Q. She probably jumped the gun. She should have waited. Yeah, just waited out a little bit. She called the she set him up quick. She should have kept that in her pocket, because you never know what would happen. But I don't know. I don't think anybody expected this ending for the series when it started. So it is an unexpected ending, but as we got closer to the end of the show, we knew that Tariq was going to kill his pops. It was well written, the way, how Tariq ended up killing his pop. And if Tariq's story continues, in the next whatever book he's a part of, it's rare that we get to see a character develop that much if his story ends up continuing and his show goes on for 5 seasons. He'll end up being, one of the greatest characters on TV, because we actually saw his genesis, like, real time. We actually experienced it from completely from him just being there to him being, a likable son who's barely on, to people despising his character. Now he's kind of in between. People, some people love him, some people hate him. But and now we may see him grow more. What is he gonna be? Of course he gonna be slinging that dope more. But to see his character grow, continue to grow, is gonna be amazing. But yeah, damn, this show is really over. This has been a great run. Such great acting. Too bad they never won any major awards, but the acting has been superb on it. But it's been a great show, been a great run. It's been a pleasure talking about it. But Ghost had it coming. He had it coming. He was just talking too slick. He alienated everybody. It was he died alone. He died a lonely man, and they were such a big family at the start of the show, and then it just crumbled completely. It's crazy. But let me know what y'all thought about the series finale of Power. Do you agree with the ending? Are you happy Ghost is dead? I know there's a lot of Ghost fans out there who weren't too happy about the ending. I'm not mad at Ghost dying. Ghost was tripping. I kind of wish Tasha had a happy ending though, but she didn't. Oh, and if you notice, because on a couple of shows, a lot of people were complaining about them not showing people using condoms during sex scenes. So I think they purposely showed the condom wrapper when Tasha and Quentin was getting it on. It was a conscious decision on their part, I think, to show it. And then, of course, we got one final Tasha titty scene. They slipped that in, a couple of times. That's what one of the things Power was known for, was their scene, their sex scene. So they gave everybody one more of those. Thank you, Mr. Tory, Tasha Green. Yeah, so let me know what you thought about the ending, and we're going to keep it going. So we got more content coming. We got 4 more books of Power too, so we got a lot to talk about. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Share the video with your fellow Power fans. And again, keep the conversation going. Alright, one last time for Power. I'm out. Peace.